See, let's count our blessings, because I was just gonna open this. I was just gonna open this and then be like, you know what? I bought it. They don't need to know. But I want to experience this moment with you. I actually have quite a few things, okay? This, I bought online, duh. I just skipped to the middle of my fucking I turned the keyboard off. I just skipped to the middle of my flamingo video on accident. I have these. I have this. This needs its own review, okay? I know I'm wearing it and you're looking at it, but it needs its own review, okay? I'll explain why later. See how this is on the floor? It's really funny, actually, because I've already owned it for, like, an entire week, and it has not once made it on a hanger. But that was also kind of featured, I would say, but not everyone watches my videos, so who cares? Because this is probably gonna get uploaded, like, the middle of November. I'm gonna start with the package, though, because one of them is not secured. I felt it shake. That kind of scares me. That really scares me, actually. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Because what I bought should be secured in its package, if you get what I'm rolling with. Who fucking pranked me and taped my scissors together? I'm gonna start swinging. Ugh. Jesus! Is this how it feels to be a YouTuber opening PR? I feel like this is what it feels like. I also want to know why Box Lunch decided that they were going to use a bubble mailer. Oh, why is this glued to the box? This is so... Okay, this is all my information. That's none of your business. Is there any information on this before I, like, dox myself? There is not. Why did they do this? Why does this have protection, but this doesn't? Riddle me this. Oh my god. Indestructible. Indestructible, I tell you. I was supposed to take an afternoon nap, but this is what I'm doing instead. Jesus. Like, why? What is it? Why did we do that? It's gone. Remember, like, give or take 12 shopping hauls ago, I was like, I need to get more Hunter x Hunter figures because that shelf is very empty. And then I went and bought 3 Mikus, a few Tangents, like the entire cast of Jujutsu Kaisen. You know, you remember that? I got the main character of his own show, yeah, because I have actually every single side character but him. I wanted to get Leorio, and I also really wanted to get Kurapika. Yeah. I also want Crollo. Duh, who doesn't want Crollo? Look at him. Oh, I have never seen this on a Funko Pop before. Hold on, let me put his shit back in the box. I have never seen them do this kind of standee, especially for a sitting figure. Because my original plan was to set him... You can't even see what's going on over there. I was gonna set him on top of... Can I move my finger? Right there on top of this box, right here. Right next to Killua. Because I have 3 Killuas and no Gon. I'm surprised his big ass head doesn't tip him over. This is my... She's the one who's not secured. Whatever. I have quite the collection of boxes up there. I think I'm gonna stick her up there too. But first, I gotta get through this goddamn tape. Please don't rip the box. Please don't rip the box. I put a little cut in the box. How did that happen? I don't even want to talk about how long it took me to get the tape off this box because it is actually beyond embarrassing. Okay, she's facing this way, so you guys get to see her first. Getting in the biz. I have learned since my first Miku, and I will remind y'all every time I get one. Be very careful with the pigtails, okay? My first Miku is a victim. I immediately broke one, and then not even like a year and a half later, the second one broke, okay? Be very careful with the pigtails. Is this tape too? I swear to God. Okay. I was about to crash the hell out. It takes, that's the problem here, is it takes so much force. But at the same time, you have to be careful because if not, you will break the figure. Isn't she just a cutie? You don't want to look at me. Isn't she just a cutie? And she's gonna go right here. I put the flash on for good measure, but isn't she just a cutie? See, compared to these ones, they're really small in comparison. But if I just like, aren't they so darling? Now it's time for the jacket. This bad boy, okay? I gotta stand up for this, okay? This jacket, the strings, okay, they're chains. The hood, they are chains, okay? It has the finger things that everyone knows and loves. You can rip, you can rip the sleeves off. They completely unbutton. If it's getting a little hot outside, especially for a Floridian, you can take the sleeves off. There's a zipper right here. You can completely crop. I'm wearing a shirt, okay? You can completely crop the entire jacket all the way around. I'm not going to show you the demonstration because it low-key took me 25 minutes to zip it all the way back up when I did the first time. But you can crop the entire jacket. And even if you don't want to zip it up all the way, this unzips by itself as its own separate zipper, and then this unzips by itself as its own separate zipper. Hello? And it's really freaking cute. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's really freaking cute. I've been needing a black jacket anyways. I just remembered I have all these posters too, so I actually kind of have to speed this up a little bit. I'm just gonna throw the posters on the floor, okay? We can pick them up later. We as in me. This is the back. Okay, it's all Haytham. We're sick of hearing about him. We're all tired of it. Okay. In the front, it's just his constellation. It says all Haytham. I didn't ever think that this tag is ugly. This is fucking ugly. You wanna know what else is kind of ugly? The box tag they decided to do. You can't really see it on camera, but there's actually a black box around the entirety of the text. That's also really fucking ugly, okay? It's okay. If I just roll the sleeve up, it's cute. And I wear it so often that, again, it does not touch a hanger. This jacket is also not touched a hanger either. Call me stinky, I low-key don't give a fuck. Bro, see what I mean? They didn't freaking protect her. The box is dented right here. And it's literally dented on the fucking display side too. That really ruffles my feathers. Okay, this is where we pre-fire because I know this video is probably already 13 minutes long after editing and I don't have time for this. Okay, Hello Kitty and friends, but if you look closely, there's no Choco Cat, and that's because Sanrio is racist. Next, Nuka-Cola girl. But Fallout was my shit. Fallout is my dad's shit, okay? Like, it runs in the family. That's how good the game is. Even if it didn't run in the family, my mom's boyfriend's shit too, okay? Can't catch me lacking. I used to play Fallout, I think it was 2. Fallout 2 on the Xbox 360. One of them. Whatever Fallout was on the Xbox 360, I was playing it, okay? I was restarting every single time. Everything. Nuka-Cola girl. Emor Hello Kitty, or more or less punk Hello Kitty, okay? I already have a punk Hello Kitty McDonald's toy from like 2018 back there. You get me. If you watched my other videos or my room tours before I took them down, yeah, I've had this poster before, but it ripped in half when I was repainting my walls and I was too embarrassed to put it back on the wall, and so I just threw it away. Next, pink Hello Kitty poster. So cute. I was thinking about replacing that red one that's right there, but pink Hello Kitty poster. Next, Five Nights at Freddy's movie poster. You also might be looking at me again. You have had that poster before. I remember seeing it on your wall. That one specifically with LED lights. I have had this poster before. Again, I was taking it off the wall. I was like, what is my room's aesthetic? Not this. And then I ripped it in half and I threw it away. But she's back. She's back up. That's all these posters, they were free, okay? Don't be like, this girl's spending her money on stupid shit. Look at her wasting her fucking paycheck. They were free. Next, JJK Season 1. We've been here 3 times already. Maybe looking at me. Hey, what's that right there on your wall? Isn't that JJK Season 1? Right answers only. The answer is yes. Bigger JJK Season 1. And JJK Season 2 right there. Next, FNAF OG, aka the original FNAF poster they came out with before they came out with the movie poster, because FNAF was popular before the, you get what I mean, okay? OG FNAF. I've never had this poster before. If I had room for it, I would so put it on the wall. Anyways, next, Burn Book poster from Mean Girls, because I used to watch this movie with my mother when I was just a wee lad, okay? This is the movie. This and Bridesmaids was the 2 movies she had on repeat all the time. All of the time. So I have Mean Girls basically memorized. And that's actually not all I have. I have a cup too, but I don't want to go to the kitchen. So I guess we'll never know.